glad you are with us. Again, the season starting lineups, familiar faces, Reeve. And when we take a look at the Sacramento Kings, boy, they
said you just play the hands that you are dealt. Danny Green prioritize, health of all of the players and balancing out the playing time. But this should be a good run through for the Lakers here tonight.
Absolutely, especially when you have back-to-backs in preseason.
Here's a lob underneath. The Lakers have started. One's knocked away. It's going to be taken by the Kings. Here they come again. No Sabonis this evening, and the Lakers get the turnover ahead for Rui. Laid up and in, and they're on the board.
Defense leading offense. Quick, easy baskets.
Season. That's just not one of their strengths, at least so far in their first 5+ games. There's Zach on the outside, and he hits for 3.
Can't let him get hot. Not this early. That UCLA Bruins.
Not just one. Here's Doncic. Luka. Boy, he was throwing him in from everywhere when he made his debut a couple of games. Well, he was having so much fun. He was laughing and skipping around during that first game. Man, that's a nice play. That's a good shot time this year.
Yeah, he has a lot of potential coming out of college.
Here's one. Ooh. They tried again to Ayton. Rui, 3 this time. So he's got a layup, then he's got a 3.
We're starting out with some good, easy baskets early on for both.
What's it about him when he plays for his country in the summer? He's unstoppable.
Yeah, he's very slithery. I don't think it's just
coach last year. Now gets a full year with the gig. See what he can do with this team. Drew Eubanks trying to muscle his way in. Little hook shot, pretty stuff.
Nice
Drew
touch.
Eubanks.
I see a very nice touch.
Reeves, look at this pass. That whip pass underneath to Hachimura.
It's a great seal. I think he learned a thing or two from LeBron James. Basket.
LeBron is here. LeBron is on the bench. Of course, we hope he mends up quickly. These guys, Sacramento, without Keegan Murray. Good pass. He's out for a while. That's a great pass and a roll and a dunk.
Clifford, he's showing some real skill here early on, but he was a good fit.
Yeah, quick, obviously. A little ball fake going to the rim all the way. Lays it up and in. Once again, that's Clifford. Mentioned the game that Gabe Vincent had to start in Vegas. Doncic long points in 3 minutes.
Yeah, like
in
4
5
minutes.
threes. Yeah. Laid up and in. That's what Schroeder can do.
That's what he does. Slithery. Just get into the paint, sliding by guys. Easy layups.
Leading Germany to the gold medal in the Euro basket. Going overseas, and he got an offer he couldn't refuse, and he's going to play for the Kings. Underneath, Eubanks, nicely done, and he lays it in.
That was a great setup by Dennis Schroeder, just getting the defense to commit. Getting a big, easy layup. And you don't see that from superstars most of the time.
Levine tries to ride in. Oh, Luka, look at Luka immediately. Let's review that thing.
Early in preseason.
Guys, here's Reeves in front of his own bench. Had a great start to this preseason, Austin Reeves. He's 20 a game. That's what he is right now. Rui turning, flat shot, corner of the key, off target.
Great action, but a little stagnant at the end of that play.
A little over 5 minutes into this first quarter. And the Lakers are down by 3. Schroeder bounce, Eubanks. Little ball fake. Again, Sabonis will be the man in the middle to start, but he's had a couple of those already tonight, Danny.
Eubanks showing the post moves out there. A little right hook he's got. Working on something this summer.
Reeves trying to get to the rim, as he always does, it seems. And Hang will fall back and score.
Yeah, into that right hand and get to the rim. Well, he actually went left on that one.
Now he's trying to front Isaac Jones on the defensive end. Zach LaVine, of course, in Chicago for a long time. That one's off to the draft from Arizona.
Push the pace, push the pace. There you go.
Now if it goes, it doesn't go. So Luka back to the free throws.
I love how Rui's running the floor early in the paint.
We're going to get to Luka in a minute, because when Luka made his debut, Michael was with me, and you've had a chance on the floor from your perspective. But right now, how about this from Carl's Jr.?
Is amazing, but he knows how to use his shoulders to get you off, balance, and you can't block a shot. So, and because he passes the ball.
Because of that, like you said, a defender, you just can't zone into that rhythm.
And he's very good at doing a lot of things. That's why it's hard to guard him.
Baseline, Šarić. Of course, just a few years ago, he was a key component wherever he was. Keegan Murray with the thumb injury. Well, they're going to miss him.
Yeah. There's another setup by Clifford. Don't look now. He's making some plays.
Yeah. Doncic. Up, under, corner, Reeves, 4 to shoot. Gonna have to fire it, Marcus. Marcus Smart!
Good pass.
That's his first
Austin.
bucket as a Laker.
It's just a shame it doesn't count in regular season.
Well, first bucket in the preseason.
There you go.
Which, you gotta temper that
It
excitement.
counts to us. Now he's got to guard Luke on the other end. Welcome to the league.
Rui wide open, and he knocks down the short corner 3. Quickly now front court. You've got Clifford, Schroeder, Saric, Ellis, and Renaud from France on the floor for the Kings. Look at that. See, that's what you're talking about, pace.
Taking his
and then
time.
quickly gets in there and can't score.
Down the court.
That's a good. That's a good term.
Just the way he takes his time. He's like, I dare you to reach.
Oh, next Tuesday on NBC, as they're back in the basketball business after all these years. It's going to be national TV only. And what a spectacle with Steph and the Warriors here to play the Lakers.
Bad this year, but
Sitting down, by the way, is Austin Reeves, who had his only triple-double game-winning shot.
that's a hell of a night.
Isn't that great? Clifford. Luka trying to go up and Ayton plenty of minutes in the preseason. Boy, what are you going to do? You're going to let Ayton go in for the lob, or are you going to let Luka go in for the layup? And
Gotta
that's what
stop
they
the
did.
ball. Especially a guy like Luka bringing the ball up.
Yeah, that's one of the first rules of basketball. Stop it. Alabama. He was scoreless the other night against the Clippers. They have not won a preseason game, by the way. Underneath here is Ayton to score.
Okay, feed the big fella. Give him one ball one time.
No, it has been more than 2 years since Sacramento won a preseason game. Here's Sharge. Obviously, they're not putting a whole lot of emphasis on it this year. Doncic again all the way to the rim.
Just
Take it easy. Timeout.
walking his way to the basket at his own pace. Trolling everyone. I dare you to try to jump or reach.
Of course, when these two teams play, it'll be the first Laker regular season road game a week from Sunday. Jax Hayes is in, trying to control on the left wing. Instead, it's Zach LaVine. He bumps and draws the foul right at buzzer, too.
Yeah, a little slow step. It's hard to guard. Trying to get that rhythm.
2 right now for Kings. You know, the Lakers are shooting 69%. You're right, 29-26. Lakers actually were outshot at the free throw line the other night. That has not happened until the Dallas.
You know, it had something to do with it.
Yeah, oh, well, they played well when the regulars were in, or the regulars that were available.
Yeah.
It was an ugly fourth quarter. Back at the bench, didn't do it for the Lakers. Luka, drop it down from distance.
Wow. That's a deep one.
Again, workload has been diminished here in the preseason. Doesn't need it. Yeah, that time he says.